let's see if you can put your finger on the dot below the number 1. Good job. You did put it on the dot. Now, let's talk about what 1 means. If I say, I'm going to give you, thank you. Thank you for that. That's no problem. Okay, you sit right next to me to make sure you're can be a movie star. All right? If I said I'm going to give you 1 cookie, and I said, here you go. Did I give you 1 cookie? No.
2 cookies.
2 cookies. Okay. So let's try it again. I'm going to give you 1 cookie. Put your thumb up if this is 1 cookie. Good job. All right. So now here's what I want you to do. I want you below the number 1. I want you to draw what 1 cookie looks like. Can you do that? Below the number 1. Can you draw me 1 cookie? Just draw me what 1 cookie would look like, please. Okay. Oh, fantastic. I like it.
That's too fast.
Very nice. That's 1 cookie.
I'm about to blow it up.
Oh, and you have 1 cookie too. Excellent.
I'm going to do another one.
Well done. Okay, and Andre, sit right here. And
Where's Dariana?
Darian?
Dariana.
Well, she likes to be called Darian sometimes. Okay. Darian, I like your 1 cookie too. Do you need a better pen, Darian? Let's do this and we'll make it darker and then you can make your other ones darker. All right. Now, let's say, wait a minute. Look at me. 1 cookie, that's going to be hard. If we only have 1 cookie, that's not going to be enough for everybody, is it?
No.
So what if I say, all right, what do I have to do to give you 2 cookies?
You're going to have to draw 2 cookies.
I'll put these here.
Can I do this
Thank
one
you.
because
And
I
if
don't
I
know
put
what's
these
going on?
here, can you not touch them?
No.
Okay, good. So you sit with your bottom right next to mine. Put your hands right on the table. Beautiful.
I need this one.
Okay. Now we have, how many cookies did you draw?
1.
1. And what number were they under?
1.
1. So 1 means 1.
1.
Okay. So put your finger on the number 2. What if I said 1's not really enough? Do you think 1's enough for us?
No.
So I said, let's have 2 cookies. What should I do?
Get 2 cookies.
All right. Do I have 2?
Yes.
Okay. 1,
2.
2. Good job. Can you draw what 2 cookies looks like?
8.
Okay. Thanks, but you're not supposed to use that one. Thanks. Okay. Ooh, good job, Miles. All right, and when you're finished, you can put them here. Good job.
I'm finished.
Ooh, I like them. Delicious. Ooh, what kind of cookies do you think we should be eating?
Chocolate chips.
Ooh, I love chocolate chips. All right,
I had
good.
no hat on before.
Now, you think 2 cookies is enough for all of us?
No.
Not really.
No way.
So what if I put in another one? How many do
3.
we have? Let's count them and make sure. Could you count them, Miles? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can you count them, Darian, just to make sure there's 3?
1, 2, 3.
Good. And Andre, would you count them just to make sure that there's 3?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Could you all put your finger on the dot below the number 3? Beautiful. Now, will you draw me what 3 cookies looks like? Try that one. Try that one. And try that one. You guys are really good at this. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I made 3 cookies.
Yummy. They look so good. Well, let's count how many of us there are. Who would like to count how many of us there are?
Me.
Okay, Andre, would you count starting with Miles? Miles, come a little closer to me. How many of us are there? 1,
2, 3, 4.
There's 4 of us. So do you think 3 cookies is enough for us?
No.
So what should I do? How many more should I add to get 4?
4.
Okay, should I add 4 more? If we already have 3, how many more should I add?
5. 4.
Five.
4. Yes,
All
5.
right. All right. I don't have 5 more, but how about if I add 3 more? Does that give us? No, that's too many.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's too many. What if we just want 4?
Yeah.
Tell me if this is 4. Would you count them up for me, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, too many. So if we want 1 for each of us, now would you please count them up, Andre?
1.
Miles, I'd like you to sit right back
4.
here.
It's 4.
4, fantastic. So put your finger on the number 4.
Right.
Put your finger on the dot below the number 4. And can you please draw me what 4 cookies would look like?
1, 2.
Beautiful.
4.
Oh, very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice job. Oh, I love the way each of you did. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show how Miles has his cookies.
1,
And
2, 4.
can you all look at Miles's? Below, what's this number? 1. He drew
2.
1 cookie. Below the number 2, he drew 2 cookies. And below, what's this number? 3. He drew 1, 2, 3 cookies. And below the number 4, he drew 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. That is really cool. Now you also did it perfectly. Let's count just to make sure. Okay, Andre, if you could sit with your bottom here, that'd be great. Okay, Andre, below the number 1, you drew 1 cookie. Below the number 2, you drew 2 cookies. Below the number 3, you drew, count them, 1, 2, 3 cookies. And below the number 4, you drew how many cookies? Point and count them for us. 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. Great job. All right, and I would love for Darian to share hers too. Darian, could you point to the number 1 and say 1 cookie? Now below the number 2, would you count your 2 cookies? 1, 2. And below the number 3, would you count for us your 3 cookies, please?
1, 2, 3.
Good. And below the number 4, would you count your 4 cookies for us, please?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic. All right. Now,
I got my.
I would like you to point to the number of this many cookies. Just point.
1, 2, 3.
And then point to that number. Which number shows 3? Which
This
number?
one.
Well, you think so. What do you think? Which number shows 3? Very good.
Everybody.
Okay. Very good.
Oh,
Scooch
number
with your
1.
bottoms right next to me, please. Bottom right next to Andre. Very good. All right. Now, let's see if I can trick you.
Nope.
Point to the number that shows how many cookies. Which number shows how many cookies?
1.
Very good. How about this one? How many? What number shows how many cookies?
4.
What do you think, Andre?
5.
Well, let's count them.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So point to the number that shows how many? Okay, good. Beautiful. You all pointed 4. All right. Now, here shows a hand for being really good at finding your numbers and knowing what your numbers mean.
What about
Now, are you ready?
Yeah.
Sometimes when people get to be in kindergarten and first grade, they add numbers. Anybody know what 3 plus 3 is?
5.
Close. Anybody know what 2 plus 2 is?
1.
All right, let's give it a try.
2.
Let's count. Let's do this. Ready? If I want to have 2 plus 2, we're going to do a math sentence. Are you ready? Would you please put 2 cookies in here? Because our first number was 2. 1, 2. Great. Miles, let's try this again. Okay. Do you think Miles was sitting right? Miles, sit with your bottom here. Put your feet where? On the floor. Now, I'm going to give somebody else a chance. And with all these cookies, would you choose 2 and put them in here, please? Darian. Watch, and then I'll give you a chance. Good. 1, 2. Now, we decided if we want to be eating, 2 is not enough for 4 people, is it? No. So, would you please put in, I have a whole bunch, but I only want you to put in 2 more, Andre. Super chocolate. You think he's going to put in a super chocolatey one, right? So we have 2. How many more are we adding to it?
4.
How many more? We had 2, and then we just added how many more?
4. 2 more.
Don't call out. We had 2, and how many more did you just put in?
2.
1, 2 more. Now how much would we have if we started with 2 and we added how many more? 2 more. Let's count them and see how much they are all together. Would you please count for us, Miles? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just found out that 2 plus 2 more equals
4.
Wow.
Don't like it.
Oh, that would have been great. I am sorry I took that away from you. Wow. Can you guys show me that? Can anybody tell me now what 2 plus 2 equals?
4.
Good. Will you give me the whole sentence and say 2
4.
plus 2 more equals 4. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Can you give me this number sentence? 2 plus 2 more equals
4 more.
4. Would you give me this number sentence, please, Dariana? 2 plus 2 more equals 4. And if I put in for us 2 plus 2 more equals 4. High five. You just did your first math sentence, adding. You can add 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4.
That's 4.
All right.
5.
Now,
6.
you may have a cookie.
Woo.
You may have a cookie.
You
may have a cookie.
Ooh.
And I'm going to have the super chocolatey one.
No,
but guess what? Tomorrow I'm going to do? Bring in real cookies for when we go swimming. Now, who here has learned to add 2 plus 2? Fantastic job. High five all the way in. Great job. Okay, thank you, Marcus. We'll do that tomorrow. Great job.